Good morning, this is the Xenophobic 73 channel. How you doing there? And this is me now with my reactions to Doctor Who Season 11 Episode 4, Arachnids in the UK. We've had three sterling episodes from the season so far, and unfortunately the fourth one did not live, in my opinion, up to expectations. Starting off, it seemed quite promising. The spiders CGI, no practical effects, but the CGI was realistic. You could see the fine hairs on the models, and they did look realistic in the low light. It did look promising around halfway through. Spoiler alert, unfortunately, I can't do it any other way. We got to the hotel and it all just went a bit, it just went a bit pear-shaped. Sorry, my capture there, sorry. It all went a bit weird, the story was unresolved. We had a guest appearance now from the character who plays Big in Sex and the City. Very linear, underused, wasn't really explained. The story was very weak. It sort of had a good premise. It sort of had a sort of John Pertwee, the Green Death sort of aspect about the spiders, with the aspect of them being mutated by the toxins from radioactivity, toxic waste dumping, which, yeah, it's a good premise in itself. But that was never really explained. Again, the hotel in question, the main part of the plot was centered around a newly built hospital, or supposedly a chain of restaurants that this entrepreneur manager, played by Big from Sex and the City, his whole aspect that he was taking over hotels, and this particular hotel happened to be built on top of a coal mine that was inhabited by spiders, coal mine spiders. I don't know. There was one point in the story where they were trying to escape the spiders and going down towards the lower part of the building, where he had a panic shelter, and then there was a boarded off exit or entrance with the words "Do not go any further. Cause of death." I mean, if it was such a hush hush operation, why would you have a boarded door that's accessible along a rock face wall of a coal mine that's brightly lit for human use and human excavation? And then at the end of the coal bunker, you've got basically the two protagonists that were wrapped up in the spider's web. Only two protagonists over that much time, and why were they there in the first place? I mean, two main characters, which were the manager and then someone armed with a gun. I think it's the only two protagonists in the hotel at the time. And why would you have another member of staff, which was the manager, played by I'm sorry, I forget her name now, but why would you have her turning up? So you've got three members of staff that are on the scene, populated by man-eating spiders coming up from a coal mine. It's good premise, but ultimately all together and just not tied together well enough to be a cohesive story. And again, at the end of it, we don't really have a full resolution on the story. One minute we see the single last spider in the ballroom overwhelmed by the manager who shoots it with a gun, and then suddenly the next fade to black, and the next minute you've got the final scene where the doctor's taking on the three companions and the fact they want to stay. So again, it felt very much like it was written by Stephen Moffat. So unfortunately, we've had, as I said, repeat myself again, three great stories, and unfortunately the fourth just had good premises, but it just didn't live up to expectation, unfortunately. So, in my opinion, and solely, and there might be people out there that may disagree with me, but again, part of the community, please, if you feel free to leave your comments down below. If you enjoyed this broadcast and this content, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to continue to more. That would be great. And yeah, that's my review of season 11 episode 4, Arachnids in the UK, and I hope you look forward to the next one. Okay, and I will see you all again soon. Thanks very much. You've been watching the Xenophobic 73, and this is the Doctor Who episode from my side of the universe. talk to you all again in our next video. Thanks very much now. Bye bye.